ज्योति दीप ज्योति जनार्दनः दीप ज्योति परब्रह्म दीप ज्योति जनार्दनः दीपो हस्तु मे पापम् प्रातः दीप नमोस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः दीप ब्रह्मरूपस्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीप ब्रह्मरूपस्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रान् च मतिं स्वच्छामि ते सदा शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् सविरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य दृष्टे गृहे दीप तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीप ज्योति नमोस्तुते दीप ज्योति नमोस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
मध्य प्रदेश की नगरी भोपाल जो हार्ट ऑफ इंडिया है, वहां आप सबका हार्दिक अभिनंदन है। जोर से बोलूं, आ रहा है? योग पर्व पे आप सभी का मैं स्वागत करती हूँ। स्वस्थ तन और स्वस्थ मन, यही हमारा धन है। और इस निरोगी काया को बनाए रखने के लिए आज हम सब एकबद्ध हैं और इस पर हमारे को रोशनी डालने के लिए हमारे गुरुजी हमारे साथ हैं। हमारी कोऑर्डिनेटर शशि बाला साहू पाम और गुरप्रीत कौर जो बहुत दूर दूर से आए हैं आप लोगों के लिए प्रोग्राम को संचालित करने के लिए, मैं उनको इनवाइट करती हूँ।
आप वेलकम ऑन दिस इंटरनेशनल योग डे। हम लोग बहुत प्रसन्न चित्त हैं कि आज हम सब भोपाल सोसाइटी के साथ, भोपाल मीनोपॉल सोसाइटी के साथ और सारे हमारे राजयोगियों के साथ यहाँ पे आए हुए हैं और हमारे साथ इंदौर से भी लोग आए हैं। सो पूरा मध्य प्रदेश का दिल क्या शशि, भोपाल इस समय पूरा का पूरा धड़क रहा है एक ही सांस में। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामय, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् भाव भवे। और आज हमारे साथ हमारे गुरुजी भी है। तो हम गुरुजी के साथ हम आपको बता नहीं सकते राजयोग ने हमें क्या नहीं दिया। योग हम सबके जीवन का एक अभिन्न अंग बन चुका है। और इस प्रोग्राम को शुरू करने के पहले मैं गुरप्रीत को भी बोलूंगी कि वो वेलकम करेंगी।
आप सबको मेरा प्रणाम और इंटरनेशनल योग डे की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। मैं डॉक्टर गुरप्रीत कौर पैम मैम के साथ आप सबका वेलकम करती हूँ। वर्षा मैम का आज बर्थडे है, उनको हैप्पी बर्थडे बोलना चाहती हूँ। कविता मैम और वर्षा मैम बहुत दूर से आए हैं हम लोग के साथ ये प्रोग्राम अटेंड करने, गुरुजी का आशीर्वाद लेने। और आप सब लोग बहुत ही लकी है। गुरुजी हमेशा कहते राजयोग कुंडली में होना चाहिए और ये देख के बहुत खुशी हो रही है। हमारे साथ साथ और सब बहुत सारे लोग इस चीज का फायदा उठा पाएंगे। और मैं अविनाश गुरुजी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत करती हूँ, आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करती हूँ। ऑनलाइन मेंबर्स का बहुत बहुत स्वागत करती हूँ जो यहाँ नहीं आ पाए बट तहे दिल से यहाँ पर हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं। और ज्यादा ना बोलते हुए हम इस प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत करते हैं।
एक चीज और बोलूंगी, पहले छत्तीसगढ़ और मध्य प्रदेश एक था। हम रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, पूर्ण महाकौशल था शायद, है ना? सो मध्य या नो छत्तीसगढ़ एंड ऑल्सो वी आर conjoined twins. So here we go. वेलकम। मैं अब आप सबके सामने डॉक्टर अनिल कौर को बुलाना चाहूंगी। वो हम सबकी सबसे वरिष्ठ, she's come all the way from Hyderabad and most senior, and वो हमारे उनके सिवा गुरुजी का कोई भी इंट्रोडक्शन नहीं दे सकता।
I'm really privileged that Shashi and the other members have asked me to introduce Guruji. I'll give you a very brief introduction, but I can write a volume on him. So to give you a brief personal introduction, he is from Nasik, born and brought up in the holy town of Nasik. He belongs to a Purohit family, a family which has been running a temple for generations. His education completed in Nasik, but his other education, which is all the Shastras, Vedas, Yoga, has been inculcated into him by his father, who was the Purohit over there. Coming to his activities, he's a multifaceted personality. This is, of course, now what we are seeing. He has a lot of background in business, in work in an MNC. And he was, MNCs couldn't hold him in the four walls. So he broke out and became a gym trainer. He had thousands of followers. He has about 2,000 followers on his WhatsApp. And his programs were sold completely. People used to come to the streets to attend his programs. Slowly, he graduated to a Zumba trainer and he became the South Asia's best Zumba trainer. He holds an award for that. So he has posted some pictures on his media pages. I've seen one of them where the crowd has spilled out of a big hall. And personally, he'll go to each one and say, this is the right thing. You correct this, you correct that. Even I've experienced it in a personal meeting. After this, I think he had a change in his makeup. 3 incidents in his life changed the way he thought about commercial life. Incidentally, he's also a magician. he was performing magic on the stage, and he has won awards for that also. That was in school time. He's a Kathak dancer, and he was trained under Birju Maharaj he worked with him for about 15 years. Please give him a big hand. So turning away from some moments in his life, we have those turning moments. 3 incidents, one a motorcycle accident, one a car accident where the car overturned and fell into a khud. He came out alive from that. That set him thinking that this is probably I should change the course of my life. The other incident which really changed him was he got buried in the snow in the Himalayas when he was on a motorbiking trip, and some passing platoon of soldiers found him buried in the snow. They brought him out half dead. They nurtured him back to life. He got snow blindness, and that time that set him thinking that he has to change the course of his life. But the ultimate divine intervention came when he used to when he sat in sadhana, and his father's teaching just appeared in his head like a complete textbook. And he decided at that time that he wants to bring magic of life into the people, not the artificial magic which he does on stage. And that's how we have him here as a dear Raj Yoga teacher. He has spent 2 years in the jungles of Goa doing his personal sadhana, and he has profound rapport with whomsoever he comes in contact with.
Welcome that I'm getting here. I think we need to mute this. I need this one, because this sound is better actually. बैठ जाओ, मैं ये बहुत फॉर्मल लग रहा है, ठीक है ना? Nice start with Guru Vandana, reminds me of all my gurus. So much nice being said about yoga. The clan that I deal with, I will not go into talking how good yoga is for your health benefits and all. Let's take this further. Like I always say, where all yoga ends, yoga begins. Especially Raj Yoga begins where all the yoga part ends. So we are all here bound by this belief of common desire to be fit. And all people who have shown up here because they understand the importance. This fitness will make you healthy. Healthy people make better families. Better families make better societies. Better society will build a good nation. That's why Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So what an apt theme for to go with yoga. Yoga itself is yoga. Actually, those who are doing my classes for the first time, we don't do scripted classes. Okay, we don't have a syllabus. Spontaneous. It should flow straight. So what were we talking about? Of course, yoga, but okay. No, that was because somebody was doing something there. So once you miss forever. Okay, understand this about my class. And we have been having members who are like, they know this so well that 3 years, not even one class missed. Is it possible? Imagine that dedication. So I'm blessed with that kind of clan who's so learned, who understands this. We all are here together only because we believe in a common thing, that health and fitness. It is going to make a better life, better world, so a better society. And that's why this Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam going so well with the theme. I think only yoga can do this. Yoga itself is union. Okay. All the textbook definitions we have by hearted. That union of mind, body, soul and all. But only yoga has that potential which will not just bring together the nation or the world, not only Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, this has a potential to go beyond. For the years to come, it's talk about Brahmanda to the level where Aham Brahmasmi. The oneness, such oneness, only yoga has that potential, and we are proud to be associated with such science that we are pioneers, we are leaders to the world. So, leadership comes with responsibility. If this is something that we are taking forward, then we have to be very responsible. We have to be very cautious which direction we are heading. I will use this stage to give out a message, because the way the things are happening in the name of yoga, we have to be very cautious. Although government has set up a council to regulate this, but still, as practitioners and as practitioners of your caliber, I think it's the best way to take this message out. There are two things I would like to point out. You are attending this session today. There will be two things that will be taking home. So one thing to begin with, our mission here as Raj Yogi is to bring yoga back to its original glory. In a way, it was meant totally non-religious, irrespective of your religious beliefs. Yoga is bringing us, binding us together. Somebody mentioned me, Purohit, we are actually pujaris. Okay, there's a difference. Okay? So just to correct it, rectify the facts. So doing any Kriya Kand, that is a religious thing, you can't even you can't even recite the Gayatri Mantra without the Upanayam Sanskar, without the Janev, you can't do it. So anywhere mentioned in yoga, even the cleansing process that yoga talks about, so scientific, so strict, that before starting yoga, you need Shatakriyas to clean the system. You need some protocol to your life. Such scientific state, who can disagree on that? It says do the cleaning only if required. So unnecessary bathing also not required. Such straight to the point is science. Irrespective of your religious beliefs, this is going to work for everyone. And that makes it more inclusive for everyone. So another potential for the world to come together on one point, one focus. So this yoga, which is a practice beyond physical. It is a science to bring you in your best possibility. This life itself is a chance to become better and better. So if your thought is that you can be better than what you are today, you can be happier than what you are today, to the point where this happiness is so concentrated that you cannot remove anything out of it. You cannot add anything to it. Imagine a world like that, a world full of such happy people. And that is the Kutumbakam that we want. So two things that we are going to do here onwards. The first thing is at least stop calling it yoga. Okay, what we are following is Western yoga. Okay, this is all physical flesh yoga. But yoga is a science to go beyond the physicality through the physicality. So we use the hands and legs to explore our potential beyond. We are much more than physical beings. So this is a science of, in that direction, we are taking very minuscule aspect, very minuscule benefit of it. It is just like eating salt in a big party. So make sure we understand yoga in the right sense. It is about ekatva, it is about oneness. What kind of oneness can happen when your body is crying? You are trying to bend it in places where it is not designed to bend. What oneness can that kind of mindset bring? So this union, first start becoming friends with yourself. Let the yoga happen, let the union happen, let the oneness happen. So the first thing that we are going to do is stop calling it yoga. It is not yoga, it is yoga, it is the Judana. Okay, so that was the first thing I want to bring it to your notice. See, what a wonderful day it is. What a wonderful day been chosen for Yoga Day. You know, we know the geography, the longest day of the year. But here onwards, the Purush, the Vastu Purush itself is going into a dhyana state. His Chandra Nadi is beginning. So it's a wonderful, very conducive environment for spiritual sadhana, for the sadhana beyond physical. And so let's make this year also about exploring possibilities beyond your physicalities. The second thing I would request you, I would want you to do is that we can do is stop thinking, not even saying, not even calling, even thinking yoga as a synonym to exercise. Common thing, first thing people come and ask, oh, yoga, so how many asanas, what asanas, how, what? The moment you think of fitness, what you think is, how can I start running, walking or whatnot? And Zumba, of course. The first thing you think about exercise, about getting fit, you're talking about doing more and more actions. Yoga is 100% opposite. It is talking about Sthiram Sukham Asanam. It is talking about being steady. So that intensity only steadiness can bring. That comes out of yoga. So stop thinking of yoga as a synonym to, as an equal word to your exercise. Yoga is not exercise. Although yoga says that you should be physically fit. And it addresses it in these initial verses. But ultimately it is taking you beyond your physical. Only a healthy mind can explore better possibilities. Otherwise, you'll be just busy in hand to mouth, running one thing after the another. The life will not end. Sorry, the life will end, but your doing will not end. Your running will not end. The second thing we are going to do is we are going to understand yoga in its real sense, which is being steady. Being steady, many people say, then how will this go? See, it has to be intense. And imagine, just look at this, if my body language is like this, fidgetive, or it is like this. What is intense? You know the difference. So this all is your action. That's not going to bring you intensity. Intensity will only come when you're resting. And intensity should not be tiring. It is supposed to be intense rest. For us, intensity is what? When you sweat, perspire. If I ask you to lie down and not give another instructions for 2 minutes, you all will start sweating. Believe me. Because you have come with the mindset, oh, we have gone to the yoga class, let's do this action, that asana, this asana. I know all 113 asanas you'll be by-hearted, but no chance of yoga to happen. Do one asana intensely, and I guarantee that you will experience yoga, and this experience itself will instigate your next sadhana. You'll be bound to this yoga sadhana, to this yoga family, just if you get the taste of this intensity. My objective today is to give you that taste. So commonly we think that more action, high impact, jumping, running, even walking, okay, is going to give you more fitness and health. I would bring you to open the possibility that the exactly opposite can happen. Low impact can be more intense. Slow, steady actions can give you more results. You all agree that yoga gives you best results, fastest results, but it should come out of intensity, not high impact. No twisting, turning, circus, at least in my class. Here onwards, when you think of yoga, think about being steady, not about standing on one leg. If we agree to that, let's begin. Otherwise, I can go on convincing you more and more. Chali. So, our kind of yoga, very simple. We learn to stand properly. We learn to sit properly. We learn to be humble. That is the most difficult asana that I have to teach. And the last asana that all you need is, that's it. Only 4 asanas in life. You will not need to do separate asana sadhana in morning 1 hour. Just practice this. 24 hours could be yogic. Even while you are asleep, you should be in a yogic state. So if today onwards, if your sitting, standing, sleeping changes, if your attitude changes, you start being a little humble, your yoga sadhana has begun. So now you know which direction we are heading. Let's begin by standing upright. Can we have a stand for this? चलिए तब तक हम लोग ठीक है हाँ इस तरफ से करें ओके चलो हेलो चलिए I cannot see my online members here. No. But yeah, but I cannot see my online members. बस ठीक है लेकिन यहाँ पे कोई दिख नहीं रहा है मुझको ये तो मैं अपने आप को देख रहा हूँ मैं देखना चाहूंगा मेरे मेंबर्स को जो ऑनलाइन आए हैं चलिए ठीक at least we got a feedback from them all sound and all clear
There, ma'am. We are there. Few of us are there.
is it possible ओ ये मैंने नहीं देखा इतना बड़ा दिख रहा हूँ मैं अच्छा दिस इज वर्किंग नाइस चलिए समस्थिति में खड़े रहना टू बी थोड़ा कम चलेगा हेलो हेलो ठीक है so here onwards we are learning just to stand properly let your standing itself be your best asana let itself be your therapy for your knees and for your back often you stand like this let's change that and stand properly straight so always remember this here onwards when you meet each other this is what you are going to remind each other to be able to stand straight in samasthiti relax the fingers of your feet breathe in think about your feet relax your fingers of the feet soften your knees as if you're going to get ready to jump you don't have to stay like this it's a soft you don't have to push your joints hyperextended it's the maximum limit don't push your joints you should work out with your muscles you have to exercise the muscles for the joints are just facilities you should take care of the joints you should work out the muscles okay understand this so your legs straight knees soft let's drop your shoulders relax the tongue drop the expression and breathe in this fresh morning air start filling up the chest and pull the breath deep inside the core as low as possible between the legs do not suffocate do not look down eyes focus and let's allow the exhalation to happen exhale such that you feel the warmth of exhalation through your nostrils exhale such that you are distancing from the body as if you are walking out प्रत्येक श्वास के साथ भीतर जाना think about who is at the receiving end बांध लो अपने आप को इस शरीर से श्वास के माध्यम से इस जो प्राण को खींच रहे हैं उसको शरीर से एक करो और प्रत्येक प्रश्वास के साथ अपने आप से दूर हो जाए Remember this technique. This will help you जब आपका ध्यान लगने लग जाए तब आपको यही टेक्निक काम में आएगा to reinstill yourself in this body again. So eventually, when you become masters, you will not need 100 asanas to go through yoga sadhana. Just one breath, and you will cut off the world. Just one exhalation, and you will distance from yourself. यह है समस्थिति में खड़े रहना alert, awake, Ashtavadhani. From all 8 directions, information is coming and it's stay. Wherein nothing can move you,
Guruji.
no movement to bamboo. You are
Guruji.
just looking at yourself as a third person. Samasti. That's the mantra for our Raj. पहला आसन शुरू करने वाले हैं. Because the moment you place your feet on the ground, gravity takes over, compression takes over. You know you are a little taller every morning when you wake up. So, yes, there is a possibility that you can be at least an inch taller. Because all his joints, you know, that imagine that compression can relax a little bit. You still add up to a thing. So what you're going to do today is, when you go home, stand in front of a wall, hold a pencil in your hand, reach as high as possible and make a marking there. Determine to do this? Marking. When you start your yoga sadhana, our style, go back to this place after 8 days and again try this. You will notice your marking has gone an inch above. So that is why as age takes over, as ridiculous comes, your height becomes small. It doesn't have to be like that. So this could also be a marking. This could also be your chart. Take your study. Whether you are deviated from your, because in your head, oh, मैं रोज सुबह योगा करती हूँ, but आज ना थोड़ा देर से उठी, कल पार्टी थी तो कोई और गए थे. Also, but in your head you are doing you. Then you're thinking why results not coming. So stand in front of this again. Go up. If the line doesn't touch, you know that you are away from you. So you're going to do this today. Today, stand in front of a mirror or in front of wall. Go as high as possible. Make a marking. First asana, always the decompression pose, the safe pose. This asana is even more intense when you are sleeping. So those people who cannot do the standing asana, try this in a supine sleeping position. This is going to be more intense because every muscle of your body will be at work. The first asana. Breathe in and let your hands become light. Take your time as if they are rising by themselves. You just watch. Let it happen. Slow, steady. As if you are lifting much more than just hands. Stretch out, reach out, mark your boundaries. एक साधक के लिए बस यही दुनिया है जहां उसके हाथ पैर पहुंचते हैं. There is nothing outside this. So explore your world. Let your hands rise. Let them rise automatically. Travel inside. See what is happening. The moment your hands go above the shoulder level, heart rate changes. Think about how the hands, the blood is emptying. ध्यान श्वसन पे और ध्यान असर पे. Let your hands rise towards the sky as high as possible. Let the right and left meet, palms to palms, fingers to fingers. Let the ekatva happen. बहुत अच्छे. Palms nicely tucked together. You can tie them up with your thumb. The representing the asana. Has to be close with it. Your gaze steady. Your mind determined. Pull the elbows in, let's rectify the pose. Doing easy does not mean doing wrong is okay. The posture has to be perfect. So pull the elbows in, lift yourself up from the shoulders, lift your head with your thoughts. When your hands can't go any higher, go higher with your thoughts. Lift the organs in your stomach, feel the workout begins in the back. The yoga has started doing up. Started sitting in the spine. I'm going to give you a technique, a mantra to do all the balancing moves, although in Raju we don't do only one big asana. But still, I'll teach you how to. It's too loud. Acha, yeah. Don't bother this room. We'll manage. If I switch on this mic, I think they can hear me better. Is it? चलिए. ध्यान श्वसन पे और ध्यान असर पे. Okay, the trick of balancing asana, all balancing asanas you can do. The trick, you have to balance through your eyes. Keep your eyes focused on one dot. Hold that dot with your eyes. Support your body through the eyes. If your eyes are steady, you can be as steady on one leg as long as possible. चलिए, श्वसन पे ध्यान, आंख केंद्रित. Push from your calves, lift yourself up from the calves, lift yourself up from the shoulders. Come on, go higher and higher. Keep your eyes move, your balance will move. Keep your eyes focused. Okay, if they're focused on me, I will not move. See how we are connected. The hands have to be together, okay? You'll evoke different kind of gods if it is like this. बहुत अच्छे. ध्यान श्वसन पे, ध्यान असर पे. Let's rest your feet and let the unwind happen. Take more time to come back than you took to form the posture. Shower the bliss. Mark your aura. बहुत अच्छी. Think about what you have done. Think about what has happened. Notice that your body, unnecessary movements, your fidgetiveness has gone. The state of your mind, the frequency of your thoughts have changed. You feel more steady. Just one asana. As you become expert, you will not need more and more asanas. The number of asanas should reduce as you become expert, not increase. We are going to do the second pose, the quick sitting pose, because I've seen this pose been done wrong by many people, the gym goers and intense practitioners, intense exercises. So I'm going to incorporate this pose today. The asana itself means intense. Uska matlab hi hai intense. We are going to attempt Utkata asana, the chair pose. How do we do it? Simply, your hands close to your spine. Those who are sitting and doing it, you are already in this asana. So you just rectify, upright your spine and enjoy the asana. What you have to do is, you have to push your feet in the ground. Baith ke. Okay. So there we have a model sitting doing it. Sit and do. Acha ji. So the asana we are going to do is Utkat asana. Remember all leg exercises that you do, no matter the modern workout, Pilates or whatnot, but whenever you are exercising the legs, the one rule is your knees should not surpass your feet. I can't even show you because it is as harmful. Even one doing will also be very bad for your knees. Those who are doing weightlifting, you are definitely bothering the knees. Those who are doing sit-ups, okay? I'm not saying don't do sit-ups. I'm saying your knees should not go ahead of your feet. So all the time you are going to be introspect. So watch your knees. If you cannot see your feet, that means you're doing it wrong. Chaliye, holding the weight close to the spine. Okay? To add more intensity, you can put it away from the spine. So for today, we are just going to hold the weight of your hands close to the spine. Can I keep this? Band kar dena. Sara dhyan on the root of your spine. Breathe in, reach the root of your spine. As if somebody is pulling you by the belt, only your waist will be pushed back. I'll show you this way so that you can see my knees. Not an inch your knee will go ahead. You can bend your knees, okay? But only they will not travel ahead. So imagine there is a stool behind you, and remember that it's an imaginary stool. Don't actually sit on it. You have to pull your glutes as much as possible. Avoid this forward bend, upright the posture like you're sitting on a chair. Fold your knees, no problem. Your knees should not go ahead of your feet. That's the rule. If you cannot see your feet, that means that the knees are coming in the way. Kamar ko piche khicho. A fantastic asana. For those who cannot do this asana in standing for various reasons, back or knee problem, you can lie down against the wall, replicate the same posture, the same sitting posture as if you're sitting on a piano or on a chair, and you have to push the wall with all the strength that you have. You will still do the strengthening to the glutes and to the hamstrings. Avoid forward bend, like you sit upright on a chair. So you're going to practice. Your knees going ahead. Please, your knees should not go ahead. Okay? Chaliye. Very slowly, you can come back. Utkat Asana, a fantastic asana. What's happening in the thighs is merely burning of calories. The yoga has started in the spine. The spine has started gathering energies. When I say energies, I mean your focus by default is started going there. Ek baar fir karenge. This time we place the hands on your back. The elbows pointing up. Ye wala ki wo wala? This is good. Hello, hello. Hello, all good? Okay, so the same asana we're going to repeat. What you have to do is, if there's a problem in the shoulders, just don't do this version. Okay. What point I'm making is the asana is same, the name is same. Yesterday you asked, no, shall we do the same routine every day? No, this small variation, if you understand how it changes, look at the beauty of yoga. Just the placing of hands have changed and see what happens. Once again, pull the glutes. Try to touch your glutes to the wall behind you. Let's pull your glutes. Let's sit upright. Don't make faces. Yes, the biggest challenge in my yoga is to do it with smile. Your elbows pointing towards the sky. Dhyan Shwasan pe, think what has happened. Compare it with just what you just did in a minute before. You just did the same asana before this. See the difference. You were feeling the activity, the energy zone in the lower back, and suddenly now this is the upper back. The same asana, nothing has changed. So you have to be aware. This science is about making friends with this body, understanding this, how this body works. बहुत धीरे-धीरे वापस आने वाले हैं. You made up your mind, and so many kilometers you have traveled and you have reached here. But something wrong goes in the stomach, you cannot reach there. Something wrong in the back, you cannot reach there. Why? Because your mind does not know the address. So this science is about making a blueprint of this body, knowing this body. When you want to reach your stomach, you can actually be able to reach there with your mind. You will be able to heal your stomach, your back, yourself. Chaliye, the help has to come from within first. Then the doctors will do what is necessary. Okay, chaliye, let's take this further. We did the second asana, which was Utkat Asana, the chair pose. We are going to do the most difficult asana, and which is the only difficult asana of our Raju. So yeah, we are doing a 3-day course here. And yesterday when we said this, how will also simple asanas do the magic? And I think I made my point. Okay, this is your second class. So every class, every time you do the asana, it has to be with a different approach. A new ayam, a new aspect of that asana has to be explored. Then only understand that you are doing yoga. Otherwise, you are doing exercise or yoga. Chaliye. We are going to do a bending pose. And I know that you have been practicing bending pose all the time. You have been taught. Many people, whenever you say that there is problem in the back, the first prescription you get is, okay, then you should try touching the ground every morning. Please don't do it. If there is problem in the back, you should completely avoid forward bend. Avoid it for 8 days, 10 days, rest your back, you will see you will be better. Or at least do the way I tell you, and then you will see that the changes. So don't make it about reaching the ground, make it about relaxing the back. So the intense version first or the easy version first? All asanas we are doing two variations. Easy first, okay. Let's drop the hands, drop the shoulders, let go. All the stress you're holding here, let go, drop, relax, Shanti. Kavita, so nice to have you in the class. This is the first class you participate, actually doing asana, no? There's Varsha and Kavita, they're back. आ जाओ आगे आ जाओ. चलिए, तो कौन सा आसन करने जा रहे हैं? झुकने वाला आसन, सबसे मुश्किल आसन. हाथों को ढीला छोड़ दो. Gravity is going to help you, okay? You don't have to push yourself. Don't make it competitive with yourself to reach the ground. पता है योग के बारे में क्या सोचा जाता है? जैसे मैं बोलूंगा ना, जरा अंगूठे पकड़ो, तो किसी को ये अंगूठा याद नहीं आएगा, सब नीचे झुकेंगे पैर के अंगूठे पकड़ने को. That is our temperamenting of yoga. So we are going to change that. Drop your head, relax the neck, relax the shoulders, drop your hands loose. Like zombies, huh? Drop your neck. Relax your mind. Now surrender to gravity. Drop yourself loose inch by inch like a melting ice. Drop by drop. जैसे आप पिघल रहे हो. Gravity taking over. Don't make it about bending, make it about surrender. Focus on your breathing. Let your hands hang loose. Relax the neck. Girls, let the hair point towards the ground. The top of the head will be towards the ground, completely relaxed. Shwasan pe dhyan. Asar pe dhyan. Think about what is happening in the spine, that relaxation. All different size people, different capacity, different flexibility. So don't make it about reaching the ground. You just have to relax. If you reach the ground, that is nice. But you still focus on relaxing. Mindfully relax all the muscles. Command the muscles to relax. बहुत अच्छे, ध्यान श्वसन पे. Bring your attention in the root of the spine. You can rest your bellies on the thigh. You can rest your bellies on the thigh. The knees can be bent. Keep it soft. Just with your thoughts, see how the relaxation is going to happen with your thoughts. Just with your thoughts, bring your attention to the tailbone. Point the tailbone towards the ground. Nothing moves, but still you feel relaxed. The lower back is going to be relaxed. You can do it even if you're sitting in the chair. No problem. Just drop yourself forward, drop your head. And now the asana begins. When you come back, let's stack the bones properly. Start inch by inch. Let's push the feet in the ground. Let's start lifting the head up, slow, steady. Take more time to return than you took to form the pose. आइए वापस ध्यान श्वसन पे. Very crucial moment. Do not answer phone calls. Do not run for the doorbell. When you're doing this by yourself, be very cautious. Head rush is a very risky thing. Please do not suddenly pop up. Be responsible. Think about what has happened. This bending and your mindset is a very close connect. You cannot bend if you are hyper. You cannot bend if you are angry. You can take this philosophically also. But if you bend, you cannot stay angry. At least the person in front of you will not stay angry. So bending and your rigidness is very close connected. Bending and your aging is very close connected. Your spine health and your aging is very close connected. So this asana to relax the spine, not to break the back and reach the ground, please. Okay. So think about what has changed. So you cannot bend when you are angry, but if you bend, you cannot stay angry. Look at yourself. Just one asana, that bending asana has changed something inside. Shwasan pe dhyan. Legs shoulder width apart. Let's raise your hands in front of you. बहुत खूब. Lift yourself up from the shoulders. बहुत अच्छे. Keep your knees soft. Relax the fingers of your feet. Soften the knees. Every asana for Raj Yoga begins like this, with that ekatva with the universe, with the earth. Feel one with the gravity. Pull your glutes back, push your chest forward with your face in front. चेहरा सामने, कमर को पीछे खींचना है, छाती को आगे ढकेलना है, हाथों को कानों के पीछे लॉक रखना है. Your hands will not travel ahead. For most of the people who are determined to reach the ground, the hands will go down. Your head is still there. No, the hands will stay behind the ears. Only the chest has to be pushed with your face forward. Pull your knees back, keep your knees soft. Pull your glutes back, push forward. You asked for an intense version. Here it is. The same asana, the same name is still doing the Utkatasans. We're doing the forward bend. Sorry, not Utkatasana. We are doing the forward bend. No. Your hand is gone ahead of your ears and your face will not drop down. You have to keep looking at me. And the challenge, but of course, you have to do it with a smile. Here you go. There's Gurpreet, there is Kiran. You look at them, they're not trying to reach the ground. There is no point. We are just strengthening the back. Haath kanon ke piche, push your chest forward. Here we go. This is how it's go. Push your chest forward. You guys are doing this. Or the face in front. See what is happening in the spine. Or don't compete to reach the ground. Otherwise, you have to take wrong way. चलिए ध्यान श्वसन पे वापस आने वाले हैं. Any योग teachers here? TTC, योग साधक, MAs. अच्छा. शांत. क्या करेंगे अब? What happens after every asana? Samasthiti. What we are learning here, not asana, we are learning to be steady. So when the asana is successful, you know you are steady. If you know you are steady, stop walking, stop doing more asanas. You can relax. Rest your hands on the ground, rest your knees on the ground. We are going to rest on 4 legs. Like a cat, like a cow. First hands, then knees. Every time you sit down or stand up, you have to time travel and become 80 years old. Okay. Do not make it egocentric that, oh, I can sit without touching my hands. You should always sit your knees. They are designed to give you facility. So don't put weight on the knees. You just relax the hands, rest your knees. So on your 4 legs, like a cow, like a cat. I promised Anil yesterday that we'll do all the asanas, which they can do it in sari. Okay. Kneel down, Jon Snow. Chaliye. On your 4 legs. Equal weight on 4 legs. The best asana that you can do. Yesterday we practiced some variations, so I will not spend more time on this. But understand, this is the most important asana that I have to teach. An asana that will rectify all the cleansing mechanism. The asana that will address the reproductive mechanism for girls and for boys. Because the legs are strong, you tend to put more weight on it. Just push your waist a little forward. Make sure the weight of your hands, the weight of your body is distributed. Your back like a table. And now here we go. Drop your bellies loose like a cow. Let it fall. Let your navels fall. Push the ground, lift your chest, look up, look centered. Those who are not actually doing the asana, do it with your mind. Do it with your thoughts. You'll still get the same result. In my practice, I have seen an amputated person. Okay, his leg was chopped off because of sugar or something, but he would still want to scratch it. The leg that was missing. Imagine how the brain is programmed. So you can do every asana just with your thoughts, just with your mind. Your body will get the same effect. Drop your bellies loose. Relax the rectum. Relax the glutes. Push the ground, look up, look centered. That subtle stretch happening besides the navel and going straight in the urinary tract muscle. Find that. Practice this. Be determined. 5 minutes every day you're going to do this asana. If there is a group, if you're going to make a group, put your findings on that group. See how life has changed. Today itself, you will notice you are doing more rounds to the urinal. The cleansing process will start. That is why I say this is very, very important, very significant asana. An asana to regulate your menstrual cycle, then asana if you're trying to conceive, the asana you're trying to recover for menopause, for everything, a reproductive mechanism totally covered in this. Just one asana I will add more. The smart asana that I call it, that asana that understands what alignment your body needs. The asana that will find the problem and address that. You don't have to do anything. Basically, entire yoga sadhana is designed like that. Okay, there is no separate asana for tonsils, no separate asana for cancer. It is holistic. You practice yoga, whatever asana you practice, general health will come out of it. Your body knows more than what is happening inside, more than what you know, more than what the reports will show. So let yoga work, and it will work holistically. It will address everything. Don't you make this asana for this, that asana for that. Any asana, it will work on general fitness. There is no such thing as spot fitness. If your thumbnail hurts, your brain is going to be disturbed. Okay, you cannot isolate yourself. So fitness is closest way. You cannot say only Guruji, arms ka kuch karo, 31st aa raha hai, sleeveless penna hai. There are people, no, just belly, no, everything else fine. Just remove belly. There is no such thing as spot fitness. The fitness is generalized in the body. It will reflect in every aspect. For those who cannot use the knees, start strengthening the core. You'll still get results in the knees. For people who have problems in the elbows or shoulders, start working on the legs. It will still reflect on the shoulders. Okay, the fitness is generalized. It cannot happen in one area and be absent. You cannot isolate it. Chali, relax, rest, one step ahead with your hands. Now let's check your body and mind synchronization. I'm going to give simple instructions. Let's see if you understand this. Basic body anatomy, eyes, nose, chest, hands. Get it? So you drop your chest on the ground between the hands. No, that is your face between the hands. That's why I said basic anatomy. क्या हो रहा है अनीता? छाती को हाथों के बीच में जमीन पे रखना है. योग तो बुड्ढों के लिए होता है ना? There, put the cameras that side, no? No, you are doing some asana from your memory file, from YouTube, not my asana. ना. मैंने छाती को रखने को बोला, कमर को किसने रखने को बोला? Such a simple asana. We are doing the Ashtanga asana. इसके असर भी 8 है. क्या बात है? Lovely. You were the one, ना, yesterday. यही गुरुजी है क्या? बात अच्छी. Here this is doing wonderful. Is it intense? It is simple. You are resting not on one, not on two. You are not resting on 4 legs. You are resting on 8 limbs. Count 2 legs, 2 hands, 2 knees, that is 6. Your chest, 7, and your chin, 8. Don't make faces. Run your attention through the body. See what is happening. The beauty of this asana is if you do this asana just after 5 minutes, the entire effect will change. Right now, run your attention through the body. You might feel the burn in your back or in your hands or in your chest or maybe your throat. But just after 5 minutes, you repeat this asana, the complete effect will change. Here, Gurpreet and Kiran is doing the asana for us. You just have to copy. The elbows pointing towards the sky, your hands placed besides the chest, your navels not touching the ground. The name of this asana is Ashtanga asana. Okay, I will simplify. What you can do is lie down on your stomach and place your hands besides your chest, then walk ahead with your knees and lift your glutes. Not the elbows on the ground, the palms on the ground. बहुत अच्छे. Is it intense gymming? Is it intense rest? It should be. Okay. So when you are done running your attention through the body, through various activities, if you can feel shivering on your cheeks, understand that you have successfully done the asana. The effect should be felt in the face. Sashtanga asana. Like I said, we are doing 2 variations of every asana. The same asana, you can lift your knees. Chest down, head down, only knees up. No, feet not lifting, only knees. Here. We have models in front of you, no? Chest down, head down, chin down. सिर्फ घुटना ऊपर उठाना है. Some people lifting head, some people lifting chest, lifting hands, legs, whatnot. Only knees above the ground. No high plank. I give very simple instructions, and remember, I give instructions to simplify, not to complicate. Our yoga is simple yoga. Chali, rest, relax, breathe. Let your hands be there, no cheating. Your hands stays besides the shoulders. Keep your hands besides the shoulders. What? You fail for that or what? When I said that my yoga is very simple. See, low impact does not mean less intensity. That's what the point I'm making. Your hands beside your shoulders. Now this one you're gonna like. Only you don't do cheating. Don't move your hands, don't move your knees. Lift your head, lift your chest, try. Emphasize on the word try to sit back without moving your hands, without moving your knees. Just try. Don't move your knees. Right under my nose, you're cheating. Yoga is all about imandari, no? It is all about satyacha. Satya, Sauch, Santosh, what? Just try to sit back. You will not able to sit because I'm saying you have to try. That stretch that will happen in the spine will be like a doctor stretching your spine for slip disc. Putting traction to your back. Here, Gurpreet is doing it for you. Yeah, some people doing very nice. As if your glutes is being pushed in one direction, your hands is going in the other. That stretch that is happening to the spine is going to be very relaxed. I've learned this asana from my cat. Every morning, first asana. Let's sit up. Find a comfortable posture to sit. Whatever you see, entire yoga sadhana is designed to relax the pelvic joint and strengthen the spine. All the asana sadhana. Why? So that you should be able to sit comfortably. Why? Because when you go in the dhyan sadhana, when you go on a vacation, you should not be coming back only because you left the tap open or the light open or the gas on. Okay, so when you go on a vacation, your body should not call you back. That's why to keep it healthy is important. That's why the entire yoga sadhana designed to strengthen the spine, relax the pelvic joint, so that when you sit, you can sit without your legs slipping or your back hurting. Let's practice that. Legs comfortably open in front of you. Okay, one very nice trick that I'm going to give. Rest your hands behind. This is going to help for everyone who have long standing hours, especially the doctors. Nowadays, equal responsibility, home responsibility also, and work responsibility. So women have more standing hours than men. This asana is going to help you, especially those who have started noticing some roughness in the skin of the legs, or some nerves showing up, some clutters of cellulite or some varicose. Thank you. All you have to do is support the spine, rest your spine, or this everybody can do. Pull in the knees and hit your feet against the ground like a kid showing tantrums in middle of the road asking for a doll. Pani puri. There Kiran is showing us. Oh, you can be as intense. Come on. Let people wonder what's happening. Both legs also. to the point where your feet get numb. What a wonderful exercise. Your spine is resting, so much activity happening. Relax, rest. You'll do this every day. Magical results. You know, this second heart of your body, the calves, has to be relaxed at least once a day. This kind of massage until your legs become numb is going to feel wonderful. Actually, that would be it. Let's walk back with your glutes. The last asana for today. Let's learn to sit. Let's practice. Let's implement what we have prepared for. Pull back your glutes, upright your spine, fold your legs such that the legs are folded but not crossed, not under each other, just simply folded like a child sitting with your elbow, your knees pushed as far as possible. Give a good foundation to the base. Now lift your spine up, your chest up, your focus in the front. Even with closed eyes, you will not look down. See, you cannot have any positive thought if you are looking down. Your mind and your body is such connected. If you're looking down, you cannot think of doing anything good. Let's go for a vacation. Let's do something nice in life. Let's do something good for anybody. No thought such will come. Your natural resistance will be there. These thoughts only can come when you lift your chin. So one thing you can do to avoid depression is stop that Nanima's teaching. No, got that dhapata? Why are you looking down? Why are you sitting like this in the evening? Why your head is hanging? Just lift your head and you will see life change. Chali, you have to fold the legs, no asana, no complicated postures. Just legs folded, knees as far as possible. That is some asana that you are doing. There's Katibandha asana, but we are not doing Katibandha asana. Your knees as far as possible, your legs folded in, walk back with your glutes, learn to sit on the lower hip. Learn to sit on the thighs touching the ground, the calves touching the ground. Like I said, we are going to learn to sit. If you learn to sit like this, you can sit for hours without your legs sleeping or back hurting. The connection to the ground would be such that you are just completing a circuit. The tailbone would merely touch the ground, but it will take no weight on it. The weight of your body will be on the thighs and on the calf muscles. You'll practice this. It will take like 3 days of practice to understand how to do this asana. Just lift it, gently pushed forward. Bahut achhe. So from this physical actions, we are reducing down to no actions. Think about how the asanas have worked for you. Think about what has happened. Think about all the asanas that you have done. बहुत अच्छे. ध्यान श्वसन पे, ध्यान असर पे. Run your attention through the body. Notice that your involuntary actions have dropped. Mending the hair, your hands moving unnecessarily, leg moving unnecessarily, all stopped. This has happened from the physical yoga asana, the asana sadhana. From here onwards, if this has happened, now we take it further in the dimension of prana, the pranayama. No, how yoga is working, I'll give you a formula. From mass to minuscule, from action to no action, from analog to digital, we are heading. Just now you're doing your hands up, down, bending, and now nothing. Still the action is happening. The digital action, only the breathing is happening. From mass to minuscule. And through this breathing, we are going to zero down the mind activity, the body activity. And through this zero, the way to infinity will open. The way to the treasure that I talked about, that ultimate happiness, opens through this zeroing down. So once a day, you have to zero down like this. Once again, revision from mass to minuscule, from minuscule to zero, and through zero will open the doors of infinity. We are going to pick up a pranayam sadhana, a little basic one today, so that here onwards, when you think of pranayam, you breathe like this. Yes, there are many ways to do it, many different pranayams. We are going to choose a very basic one, the Dirgha Shwasan, the 4-step breathing. the one that is going to help you when your dhyan sadhana happens. Bring your attention to the core. Try to pull the breath, try to pull your attention between the legs in the Muladhara. Just activate this muscle. Supposing not exactly, but for reference, urinary tract muscle. Somewhere between the rectum and the urinary tract muscle. Just activate the muscle. And breathe in. You'll notice that the breath comes deep inside the stomach. And breathe in more, fill up the chest. Activate the chin lock. Close the lid of this treasure. You just have to drop the chin a little, not the eyes, just the chin, to activate, to lock the Kumbhaka state, wherein the pot is full with this prana, with the treasure of life. Whenever you are done, do not suffocate. Simply lift your chin. Allow the exhalation to happen. Empty the chest and empty the stomach. 4-step breathing. If you have any questions about this, you can ask, else we can go ahead. One more time. You don't have to hold the Mulbandh tight all the time, okay? Not all the way tight. Just activate it. Start. Bring your focus on breathing. Fill up the stomach. And fill up the chest. And drop your chin. Lock your chin. Give time to your body to absorb the goodness of this fresh morning air. And when you are done, simply lift your chin. Allow the exhalation to happen. Only approach has changed. Only the detailing has changed. Otherwise, you are still breathing the same way that you are breathing. This is how you should be breathing throughout. Make it a practice. At least when you think of yoga, just one such breath and it will take you to a meditative trance. One more time. Hold your core tight. The Mulabandha. And now focus on breathing in. Fill up the stomach, fill up the chest. And drop your chin. Bahut achhe. Unlock the chin, allow the exhalation to happen. Distance yourself from the body, as if you are walking out of the nose. Bahut cool. Do not hang your head, okay? In Dhyan Sadhana, I've seen many people do that. I just explained you the importance of keeping your head up. Eyes can be open or closed, but no looking down. One more time for the last time. Travel inside. Fill up the stomach. Fill up the chest. Lock your chin. Do not suffocate, please. Whenever you feel like, just allow the exhalation to happen. I'll give you a technique for this pranayam that will be very helpful in doing all the pranayam sadhana. Often when we think of pranayam, you think of holding the breath for longer time. Understand this thing about pranayam, the breathing. The more you hold it, it will try to run out of your control. If you're trying to breathe faster, it will resist. If you're trying to breathe slower, it will try to run. So just be a watcher. You have to look at your breath and it will settle. Those people suffering, fast breathing problems, high BP. When you know that it is happening to you, just sit down. Don't try to breathe slow. Just start watching your breath. And this is so shy that it will settle down. For the last time, I'm going to let you do it by yourself. Breathe in. बहुत अच्छी. The most important thing about yoga is knowing when to stop the kriya. If the actions don't stop, how will you go beyond? Think about the way you feel. Think about how the yoga has worked. Notice that your eyes have become more steady. The flickering of eyelids has stopped. The eyeballs are steady. The breathing has become so subtle, so satisfying, so soothing. Your focus by default is in the head. Notice that the thoughts are missing. Complete emptiness. Don't let anything disturb you. You have earned this shanti. This is the taste of yoga. This is what we are pursuing. So if you have reached here, enjoy the vacation, enjoy the destination. This is what the entire yoga sadhana is designed to bring you in this state. So at least once a day when you do your yoga sadhana, reach here. I'm going to let you be alone for a while. बहुत अच्छे. If anybody would like to tell us how you're feeling, let it be spontaneous because it's going to be very real one. Anybody? Here. Can we have the camera here? Come. Come here now.
I feel very light in head, like hypoxia, I explained, and some headache while I was doing Kumbha.
The Kumbhaka, you don't have to hold the breath. Okay, please don't make it about holding it for longer time. And that lightness, your brain gets confused, not used to so much shanti. Yeah. Often headache is a confused action in the head. So you'll get used to it. It's sometimes intense relaxation also worries you. Anyone you would like to give your input? We can get the mic there. This is Anita. Come on, tell us your experience.
I just forgot everything. My eyes felt something relaxing and mild headache was there. Really, it was there. Yeah.
Yes, very relaxing and freshness also I felt very much. Thank you.
Active body and calm mind. What a superpower that is.
So zero thoughts, no thoughts in mind, very relaxing. You don't feel like talking also.
I am a gym guy. I go 365 days a week running and whatever you were telling, squats and weightlifting, everything. And yoga I used to do for relaxation. I have been working with you since yesterday. And the first time I realized that it is really very intense. And the workup gives the same effect as the one that I get out of the gym. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. And I've been doing yoga since 4 years now. In fact, my trainer is also here. Both my trainers are here, Vandana and Mangala. So they have taught me, I had a very bad spine problem. So I was a hardcore gymmer for 5 years, 2013 to 18. And then I started having joint stiffness and I could not do those lunges and squats anymore. And vitamin D deficiency. So I took supplements for 10 months and then COVID happened. So during COVID, we continued our yoga. And these are the ladies who took me out of that stiffness and everything. So today it was different. I've heard so much about you from Varsha, is a very good friend of mine. Varsha Baste is here. She has vouched by your technique, your soft approach to yoga, and I wanted to experience it. So it's very different, like focusing on one limb, one part of the body at a time, and listening to your soft voice, experiencing your soul, experiencing your breath, your being, and forgetting the rest of the day. That is the best part. Like it makes the day so positive. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Dr. Monica Singh.
Acha, Dr. Monica Singh. Yog, not yoga, not here onwards.
Yes, yog.
Yes, please. Thank you for such wonderful insight. I think you're the most apt person to comment on my style of yoga because you have been practicing yoga. You know? I had a feeling there are teachers, but you didn't respond then.
नमस्कार गुरुजी, जब डॉक्टर शशि ने आपका बताया, मैं पहली बार आपसे आपकी क्लास अटेंड करी शनिवार को, तो मुझे लगा कि इतनी देर कैसे आसन हो सकता है, परंतु आज जब आपको साक्षात देखा और आपकी क्लास अटेंड करी तो मुझे लगा कि नहीं, ये योगा भी है। पर मेरी एक प्रॉब्लम है कि मैं आप कहते हैं जीरो थॉट, ऐसा नहीं हो पाता। प्राणायाम में भी याद आता रहता है कि आज क्या क्या करना है, तो उसके लिए कुछ आपका हो तो
Yes,
बहुत अच्छे तो।
surely. See, hello, clear? Your very objective of stopping the mind is wrong. It is its work. It is designed. If it is not doing what it is designed for, it is malfunctioning. Okay, so why put your focus on stopping the mind? Let it do its work. What you have to do is, you have to enjoy everything that is going. Just watch. Even when you're in your operation theater, your intelligence is going to do what is required. Your skills of your hand is going to do what is required. You are supposed to be monitoring everything is in synchronized. You are just have to look at yourself doing all this. Okay, don't try to stop your mind. That's an in vain project. If it stops, it will be very worrisome. Okay, so this is no fight against the mind. This is not a science to kill the mind. This is about making the best use of it. It's your most powerful servant. Why you are trying to slow it down? Within a fraction seconds, it can go America and meet your daughter. In a fraction seconds, it can go across the world. So it is its superpower. Only what is happening, it is not going where you want it. It is dragging you along. You don't get dragged. Let the mind do what is required. Send it. If you need to check on something, send it on that, focus on that. But if it is dragging you unnecessarily, you cannot make your phone calls night 2 o'clock, make your any reminders if you have to get. You cannot pay your bills 2 o'clock. It will happen in the morning itself. When the time comes, your intelligence will do it. So make it intellect best, not intelligence best. The intellect best, how? The only thought you should have is, my life can be better than what it is today, no matter what the physical conditions, no matter what the social conditions, no matter what is happening in the family, no matter what is happening in your personal life, you can be better. Even if you're in ICU, have this thought, I will be better than this. That help has to come from within. Okay, it has to come from within first. So let it be intellect based, not intelligence based. Our entire sadhana this applies to.
Namaskar, Guruji. It was a wonderful session, very soothing. And as you said, that we have to go beyond physicality through physicality. So we could definitely experience that. And it was very, very soothing and nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Dr. Sandhya Nair.
Acha ji. Yes, yes. Varsha, please.
I just want to share with you all because just now you are in a grasping mood. So I thought I should share my feelings. 3 years back when I started Rajyog with Guruji, I found him out because my husband was with him. And why I was attracted to him was I heard my husband saying, 2-3 poses सिर्फ लेते हैं. So I wanted that there are 2-3 poses लेते हैं yoga क्या तो this is for me. And that time he was stuck in Goa. Why he was stuck in Goa? Because he was in Nashik and the industrialist gym, he used to give instruction as a yoga teacher. That time one person found one kitten and it was playing around. So Guruji said कि आप लेके जाओ. तो he was saying, हाँ मुझे अच्छा लगा but तुमको लाना पड़ेगा उसको. So he said, okay, I will hand it over to you. तो बोला गोवा आ जाओ. And he went with that kitten to give that kitten to that person. So he landed in Goa. And he's stuck in Goa because of COVID. So that time I asked my husband, where is Guruji, that the instructor who takes only a few asanas. So we found him out, he was stuck, he couldn't come. So online we started. And I felt so nice because I was in search of yoga, not of asana mainly. I'm a little more spiritual oriented. So I was fascinated with pratyahar, dhyan, dharana, samadhi. I wanted that knowledge. Who will give me that knowledge in depth? So with Guruji, I felt so nice. Our family started with him. Our close friends started with him. 1 year passed and I saw so much of tremendous development, inner mind, body, mind, soul, all were so, means what you say, energized, and I was on another level. I become more calmer, quieter, better, accommodating, more forgiving. Better qualities I could feel inside me developing. So I thought, why not to have this? I wanted to share it with somebody. And that time, because of COVID, I was the chairperson for the International Academic Exchange Committee of FOXI. So I thought this should be the platform to give to Foxians because I couldn't take them to international tours and conferences and workshops. Why not to start this? Because of COVID, all are sitting in home only. And thus the Raj Yoga started from this FOXI International Academic Exchange Committee platform. And then people liked it so much. Every week, more than 100 Foxians join online. It is free for everybody. And many of these wanted it more. So they started with thrice a week class also separately with Guruji. So I'm so happy you all could feel what I wanted you to feel. So that is the giving of joy and the peaceful and blissful mind, healthy mind and blissful thinking. That is what is needed for us because we are Raj Yogis, we are the Rajas, we are gynecologists. We have earned this position by our sheer hard work, mental and physical hard work since years. And what we need to do is good work. Environment that we have to create ourselves because we are full of stresses around. So our body is healthy, our mind is controlled and focused, and so we can give more productive work and more good results we can take. That is what I found through Raj Yoga. Thank you so much for attending it.
एक वीडियो बनाते हैं कुछ. थैंक यू वर्षा मैम. बिकॉज आप हैं वर्षा मैम, आप प्लीज 2 मिनट रुकेंगे. वर्षा मैम एंड गुरुजी हम लोग की लाइफ का बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट बन चुके हैं और उनको थैंक्स बोलने के लिए आज से अच्छा दिन कोई नहीं है. और क्योंकि यहाँ पर फिजिकल क्लास हो रही है, हमारा एक बहुत बड़ी फैमिली ऑनलाइन भी है, वो यहाँ नहीं आ पाए हैं और उन्होंने अपने कुछ आसन और अपनी कुछ फीलिंग्स शेयर करी है, वो हम यहाँ प्ले करना चाहेंगे. प्लीज आप लोग साइलेंस बना के रखिए. Thank you, Varsha ma'am. Thank you, Guruji. This video is dedicated to you.
Hey, Kavita, come now. Yeah. Please.
सुंदर बनाया पाप, बहुत सुंदर, बहुत
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello.
All of you saw all across the world we are joined, and a thread, a common thread. He has ignited that chain, and now we don't want anything from this world. We have got everything. Thank you, Guruji. You've given us everything in life.
Thank you, Sashi. Thank you, Pam. So the Vasudeva Kutumbakam has begun. Okay, join the family. We do practice every Saturday. Varsha has been kind to host that class for us. She's arranged that class for Foxians. She's currently busy in her campaign, and today her birthday. What an occasion to have her between us. Imagine her dedication to towards yoga, that she has traveled, dedicated the entire day to be with the real family. So can we, Gurpreet? And Just 1 sec. Can we do now? Yes, just one quick thing that we have to do. Na cake nahi raha papa. Is it? Huh?
Online wait कर रहे हैं
अच्छा 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 चलो इसको पकड़ो
Okay, okay.
डॉक्टर वर्षा
Yes.
thank you for everything, happy birthday. So Dr. Kavita and Varsha, they are ना ना बिल्कुल आपको तो बनता है. So this is for you.
Thank you, sir. Baap re, it's too heavy.
Nothing expensive, don't worry. It's just something meaningful.
I know, it's great training. Thank you so much.
So thank you, Sashi, for organizing such a wonderful event. There is something for you.
Blessed. I'm blessed. Thank you. मेरे को इतना अच्छा मिला.
Come this side, no? Kiran, come this side, no? Okay, so we can take the program further.
Please hold on, everybody, please be seated. Now, we move on to our program, webinar program ahead. We have with us our President Foxy, Shri Rishikesh Pai sir. He's brought Badlao. He started his tenure with Badlao. And I'm very, very thankful to Rishikesh Pai sir for bringing this change in everything, change in perception, change in attitude, change in life. So over to Rishikesh Pai sir to give his words of wisdom to all of us. Welcome, sir.
He's joining, Dr. Pam.
Are you there, sir?
Hello.
Online, just hello, Shashi.
Hello. Hello. Sir join, log off कर गए हैं. Hello.
Now.
सर लॉग ऑफ कर गए, मैंने उनको बोला है, पर हम लोग
Dr. Pushpa Sethi, all this was possible because of Foxy, IEC committee, Indian Menopause Society, and Bhopal Gynec Society.
हेलो सर ज्वाइन करेंगे क्या सर? No. Yes, sir.
So, is anybody online here? Is anybody online here?
हाँ, हम लोग ऑनलाइन है, पर हम लोग
I
बोल
want to see whether he's there.
है ना? और हाँ, और सर ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, 2 मिनट में.
Farmer people?
माधुरी पटेल मैडम
Yes.
ने ज्वाइन कर लिया, सबने ज्वाइन कर लिया, ठीक है?
Please
But
take your seats,
हम लोग
girls.
वॉइस नहीं आ रही है.
Please take your seats.
अरे हम लोग बोल नहीं पा रहे हैं, सर ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. हम लोग वॉइस नहीं आ रही है हम लोग की. सर ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. मेरा वॉइस आ रहा है?
Yes, we can listen.
तो कैसे होगा फिर, है ना? उनको हाँ ठीक है.
Yes. So here we have our chairperson, Pratibha. Please take your seats and for a minute, let's listen to the address of our Foxy president, Shri Rishikesh Pai sir. Pratibha.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, I can see you.
Yeah.
Please
Can you hear
invite
me?
Rishikesh
Can you
Pai
hear
sir.
me?
There is no audio.
Yeah.
Please. Audio नहीं आ रहा है बोलो.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Good morning,
Yes,
everyone.
yes.
Sir has joined. Actually, he's joining shortly. So, what to do? Shall I start the welcome address, or should we start with the?
Yes. Start.
So, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, very clear.
Yeah. So, good morning, everyone. And I stand before you today on this joyous occasion to celebrate International Yoga Day. And it's an honor to address such an esteemed gathering who appreciate the transformative power of yoga in our lives. And today it is a unique opportunity to all of us to experience profound wisdom of yoga sadhana with none other than Rajguru Sri Avinash Vankar Ji. And the theme of this year makes it more special, which is Vasudev Kutumbakam, which means Earth is my home. And as we all know that yoga not only promotes physical relaxation, but also eases mental and emotional tension. So that is what we are experiencing here. And we have just witnessed the great session. And yes, it was really soothing experience for all of us. And I believe that all of you must be feeling in the same way. I want to welcome Guruji again and thank him for accepting the invitation and coming all the way to Bhopal for this celebration. And this program today is a hybrid program where initiative was taken by Bhopal Obs-Gynae Society and Bhopal Menopause Society. So I'm really grateful for taking this initiative by both the societies. And my regards to Dr. H.D. Pai sir, President Foxy. He had just joined and he is joining shortly also. And Dr. Madhuri Patel ma'am already joined. So welcome, madam. Dr. Asha Bakshi madam, she is Vice President Foxy. She is out of country. She is unable to join. Dr. Pushpa Sethi, President IMS. Welcome, madam. Dr. Aarti Gupta, Secretary General IMS. Welcome. Dr. Anita Shah, Vice President IMS. Welcome, madam. Dr. Beenal, who is the chairperson for the Public Awareness Committee. So welcome, Dr. Beenal. And all my Raj Yogis, and especially Dr. Anil Kaur, Dr. Shashi Bala Bosnidhi, and Dr. Gurpreet. So welcome all. And we have very vibrant, beautiful, and most deserving guest of honors, Dr. Kavita Bapaddi and Dr. Varsha Baste ma'am. They were the ones who introduced Raj Yoga to us. So thank you so much for this wonderful experience. And all my best wishes for your future elections. And I know you all will be having good time afterwards. And my best wishes to Dr. Varsha Baste, madam. Today is her birthday, so all the best, madam, and many happy returns of the day. I also want to mention the whole sardar of this Yoga Day celebration, that is Dr. Shashi Srivastava, who is President Bhopal Menopause Society.
Thank you, ma'am. Please come.
Who has worked days and nights to make you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Anita Srivastava, please come.
Along with this, Dr. Shraddha Agarwal, Secretary BMS, and Dr. Anita Srivastava, President Bhopal Obs-Gynae Society, and Shabana Sultan, Secretary Box. So great applause to all of you to organize this International Yoga Day so beautifully. And thank you so much for including International Academic Exchange Committee Foxy in this. So let us embrace the spirit of International Yoga Day and carry its essence with us throughout the year. May the practice of yoga continues to enlighten our lives and strengthen our community and foster peace in our world. Thank you so much. And enjoy International Yoga Day today. All my best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Pratibha, can you, Dr. Rishikesh Pai has arrived?
And now I would like to welcome our
Yes, he's
President
there.
Foxy, Dr. Rishikesh sir.
Pratibha,
Welcome, sir.
which are the organizations who are doing this yoga day today? Pratibha.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bhopal. IMSL Bhopal.
IMS Bhopal,
Okay.
Bhopal Obs Gynae Society and Bhopal
Oh,
Menopause
acha, acha.
Society. Yes, sir.
अच्छा,
And
all the
IEC
guy.
committee.
And
Yeah, वो तो मालूम है. तो Bhopal, of course, is a fantastic. We have been to Bhopal just recently for the ISAR, and we had a great time in the ISAR. And of course, we all know that wellness is the most important thing, the most important and the most difficult thing to maintain in our life. So I'm very happy that you have had this program today. And as you know, that we have, as a presidential initiative, we have launched this week as a yoga week, and for the next 3-4 days, all the societies all over the country can do it, and then we will present it as a combined thing. Pratibha's committee is there, Dr. Anu Chawla, and other Dr. Priyankur is there, and who else is there, Pratibha, in your that group which is doing the yoga
yes,
thing?
yes, sir.
Yeah, who is there? So these 3 of you are there, na? And
Yes, yes.
so all of you are there. So see, so this is a collective thing that we are doing. And one more, so many collectives we have launched this year. We have launched the Foxy as talent program. We have launched the Foxy as, Mr. and Miss Foxy program, which is there, which is now going on as the elimination rounds. And now I'm planning to, new program is being launched, which is the reels, so all the individuals can create a reel, and then the best reels will be posted on Instagram and given the prizes also. So because we have to move with the digital age, so that reel program is going to start the reel competition. And also during our November conference, we are going to have a society dance competition. So best societies, 3 societies who will participate in regional dance competition, the best 3 societies will come to the finals in Mumbai on between 24 and 26. Now you know that we are having a big conference in Mumbai, which is a prelude to the AICOG, which we are planning in 2025 in Mumbai. So all these things are being done. So and then of course a lot of other activities. Dr. Madhuri, our Secretary General, has been very friendly, cooperative. She is really a helpful individual, and she is always open to new things. And we are very grateful to her for allowing us to do so many things, new innovations as well. So Pratibha, thank you very much. Pratibha, as well, as you know, is a very dynamic chairman, and even I used to enjoy her. Before she became chairman, I used to enjoy her CMEs also, very intelligently done CMEs she used to have. So, she's a very good individual, and I wish you the very best in your for your future also. I can see Dr. Pushpa Sethi, Dr. Srivastav is there, Dr. Other Srivastav is there. There are many,
Anita
two
Shah, madam.
Srivastav. And
Hello,
then we have got, how many Srivastavs are there?
Oh, no, actually, they have
All
not named. No.
Sorry, I have not changed the name. Yeah,
Dr.
yeah.
Anita Shah, madam. Dr. Anita
Hi.
Yeah,
Shah.
hi Rishikesh. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
No. I just was looking at the names on
Yeah.
the screen. So anyway, wish you the very best. And Dr. Pushpa Sethi is also very the great proponent of the Menopause Society. And I wish you the very best. And we are now in that 50-60 plus zone, so we have to be more careful about our health and all that. So I was just so good sleep is important, good diet, good exercise. All these things are important, and I personally feel that all of you should, as gynecologists, you should get a screening done once every 6 months. Rather than once every year, we should screen ourselves once every 6 months, because early catching of a cancer or something would be, always better in terms of survival. So I feel that I keep on telling Rishma that don't leave it for 1 year. Start screening yourself every 6 months, because the cancer incidence has also grown a lot, and diabetes, hypertension, all these things are going. So, and we have to keep on eating less so that we stay fit.
Yeah.
No, the biggest problem is the tongue. I think the best way, instead of doing a gastrectomy, we should do a glossectomy. So that will be a better thing to do. So anyway, thank you very much for calling me, and wish you the very best.
Yes, sir. And today, this International Day, we have birthday of Dr. Varsha Baste also with us. So she's born on this day. So and she introduced this Rajyog to all of our Foxy people. So
Fantastic.
thank you so much, sir. Yes, and you have unleashed the happiness in all Foxians. So that I don't know how this enthusiasm is growing and growing. And we are thanks to Pratibha and you, sir. Yes, sir. So
I didn't
I
see all
must
of
say,
you
sir,
are all in a white sarees and all looking beautiful. And you are having a.
so that is
I know.
Pratibha. And Pratibha, Varsha introduced
Okay.
Guruji to us. So
Okay,
you
okay.
you must see that.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so
Varsha.
much. Thank you.
And Kavita, is it?
Yes, yes, Kavita is
Okay,
there.
Kavita.
So
Because I can't see the screen is small, na? I can't screen properly.
all MP, Jabalpur,
Yeah.
all Chhattisgarh, everyone is here. And
Okay, okay.
this program is almost 700 people have joined.
Fantastic,
And
fantastic.
yes. Yes, sir. And that's all possible because of your enthusiasm and
Is that
encouragement,
Binal?
sir.
Binal or what? Is it Binal? No, no.
And sir, now I'd like to invite Dr. Pushpa Sethi. Just
Okay, okay.
Pushpa Sethi, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good
Rishikesh,
morning.
sir.
Good morning.
And now I'd like to invite our IMS President, Pushpa Sethi, ma'am, to say a few words of wisdom.
Yeah,
Bhopal
very,
Society for
very good
Society.
morning to all of you. Rishikesh, a very good morning to you. So
Good
nice
morning, good morning.
seeing you. And Dr.
Yeah.
Madhuri, very good morning. All my old Foxy friends, a very good morning to all of you. And Dr. Shashi Shrivastava, Dr. Anita Shrivastava, Dr. Shraddha, Dr. Shavana, everybody who has organized this wonderful program, a very, very good morning. You know, my motto of this year as the President Indian Menopause Society is a holistic approach to menopause. And our tagline is live life with mind, body, and soul. So living life with mind, body, and soul is actually what yoga is all about. What yoga is all about, I'm sorry. और सबसे पहले गुरुजी को मेरा अविनाश जी को मेरा बहुत बहुत प्रणाम और योग से बढ़ के कोई साधना नहीं हो सकती और योग से बढ़ के कोई शरीर की उपासना नहीं हो सकती मेरा ये मानना है हम कितना भी जिम कर लें हम कितना भी और किसी तरह के एक्सरसाइज कर लें पर जो योग हमारा एक इंटीग्रेटेड development करता है body का, you know, where you integrate your mind, body and soul, it is something fantastic and you have to be practicing yoga to actually recognize what changes it brings to your body and what changes it brings to your mind, how your mind gets stabilized. And जो भी हमारा हम सीखते हैं कि हमें अच्छे सेहत के लिए एक स्ट्रेस फ्री लाइफ होनी चाहिए एक you know बहुत ज्यादा हमारी कंट्रोल्ड लाइफ होनी चाहिए वो हमें योग सिखाता है वो हमें कहीं और नहीं मिल सकता और हमें इस चीज का फक्र होना चाहिए वी शुड बी प्राउड दैट दिस थिंग हैज originated from our country has gone all over the world and is being accepted all over the world as the best form of keeping your health your mind your body your soul you know healthy and integrated always so thank you very much और मैं आपको बहुत बहुत I remember Varsha had started this program of Rajyog somehow I could not join it at that time but and I'm feeling really bad that I could not but in future अगर ऐसा program होता है I would love to join it and Varsha wishing you a very very happy birthday dear keep doing good work and all the best to you and Kavita all the best to you also and so nice to see you on this platform Pratibha excellent work being done by you and thank you so much for having me here अगर future में राजयोग आप लोग करते हैं तो please count me in I would love to join मुझे गुरुजी का जो अप्रोच है टुवर्ड्स योग वो बहुत अच्छा लगा थैंक यू सो मच फॉर हैविंग मी हियर
थैंक यू पुष्पा सेठी मैम मेनोपॉज कहाँ है और कहाँ गया ये पता ही नहीं पड़ रहा राजयोग के साथ जुड़ के सो यू कैन सी हाउ ऑल enthusiastic girls here I call them girls because menopause society has done so much
we are all girls
so well yes so thank you so much ma'am and we look up to you because you are really iconic personality for us thank you ma'am yeah now thank you dynamic secretary general madam Madhuri Patel ma'am to address us madam Madhuri
yes thank you Dr. Sashibala respected our Rishikesh sir by our president Foxy most dynamic and visionary. I'm really enjoying with him, doing so much of work for the women as well as for us. Then we have our Dr. Asha Bakshi, Vice President Foxy. Then Pratibha Singh, who is our active, IG, committee chair, who is doing yoga. Dr. Varsha Baste has started, and now Pratibha is continuing. We are really very, very happy, Pratibha, for this activity.
Thank you, madam.
And of course, our Yogi Acharya, Avinash Vanikar sir, pranam to you, sir. And I'm very happy that you are always there with us to teach all of us that we have to live with yoga. Then we have today Dr. Pushpa Shetty, Dr. Aarti Gupta, Dr. Anita Shah, Dr. Beenal Shah, our guest of honor, Dr. Kavita and Dr. Varsha, Dr. Anita Srivastav, Dr. Shashibala, Dr. Anil Kaur, Dr. Gurupreet Kaur, Master of Ceremony, Dr. Shraddha, Dr. Shabnam, and we are, and all the people who have joined, all our members who have joined, 700 people. Physically, I can see more than 100, So very good morning on this International Yoga Day. Yoga is
Yes, ma'am.
Yoga is more than 5,000 year tradition from India that combines physical, mental, and spiritual aspect to achieve harmony of body and mind. Yoga Day is the concept of our Prime Minister, Honorable Shri Narendra Modi. During his speech at UN, he proposed the concept of Yoga Day. United Nations adopted a resolution on 11 December 2014 and announced June 21 as the International Yoga Day. The theme of Yoga Day 2030 is Yoga for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. It means yoga for welfare of all in the form of one world and one family. So we are here gathered to, not only, sensitize awareness about our health and fitness, but also with the other people that, as Sashibala has said, the menopause, nobody knows that we are everybody in menopause or not. We are still young people, and this is because we are celebrating all such, International Yoga Day, and we want ourselves to be fit for the same. Thank you very much for inviting me and giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
you.
Madhuri ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
Always
Thank you, madam.
you are there for us. And thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite IMS Secretary General, Dr. Aarti Gupta ma'am, to address the gathering. Madam Aarti Gupta.
I think she has not joined. We have
And Asha Bakshi ma'am.
no, she has also not joined. Dr. Anita Shah, madam.
Anita
is there.
Shah. Anita Shah, Vice President, IMS. Can you please address us, ma'am?
Yeah. Very good morning to all of you. First of all, thanks a lot to Bhopal Menopause Society and Bhopal OBGY Society to inviting me over here. As such, today there is a great, huge gathering in Surat. Almost they are going to make the Guinness Book record, and 1 lakh people are just gathered. Since morning 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, the program was there. But I love IMS and Foxy so much, so I didn't go there. I just joined here, and really it was a very great.
Hello.
It was a very great webinar program, and I just my great pranam to Guruji, and really it was a wonderful program. Yes, Pushpa Shetty madam told that our main motto is that only to keep the body, mind, soul very happy. And just what Rishikesh told that we will eat less. I would just on a lighter part would say, up till now, हम लोग खाने के लिए जीते थे, अभी हम जीने के लिए खाना शुरू करते हैं. So I wish that all the midlife women should live like a healthy life, and yoga plays a very important role. We learned so many things from Guruji. So I just like Pushpa madam, I would also love to join the future session. Please do invite me. And just we wish
Most welcome, ma'am.
Yeah,
our family will be enriched.
Right. We would love to make each and every midlife woman fit at 40, fancy at 50, strong at 60, independent at 80, naughty at 90, healthy at 100, like that. So
Naughty at
thanks a lot.
90. Wow.
Yeah, just I
We can
forgot
look forward to 90.
sexy at 70, just I forgot to put one word.
This
So
Vinopur
thanks a
Society
lot
rocks.
again, the whole team. And really, I enjoyed the session. Of course, I joined a little bit late, but it was a great session and enjoyed it. Thanks again, Dr. Shashi Srivastava and team for inviting me over.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Dr.
And,
Pandi,
yes.
Dr. Aarti Gupta is also joining shortly, but by then we'll see. I'm seeing Dr. Beenal,
Yes.
so she will address. Yeah.
Dr. Beenal Shah, is she there?
Yeah, she's there.
Please.
Yes.
Welcome.
You have to unmute yourself. Beenal, please unmute yourself. Yeah.
नमस्कार सभी योग साधकों का मेरा नमस्कार। मैं इंडियन मेनोपॉज सोसाइटी क्लब 35 प्लस पब्लिक अवेयरनेस कमेटी चेयरपर्सन डॉक्टर बीनल शाह बड़ौदा से। और सही है कि योग जो है वो एक कसरत नहीं है पर एक साधना है, और यही प्रार्थना है कि सिर्फ आज के दिन नहीं लेकिन सब दिन हम योग की साधना करते रहें। योग इज द ट्रू बॉडी माइंड एंड स्पिरिट कनेक्ट, एंड इसका जो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन पावर है, इट इज अ जर्नी. I should say that it's a journey of self-discovery and transformation. So I wish that this yoga day brings to you flexibility, serenity, and bliss. So ये आपको spiritually भी uplift करे, besides making you more flexible physically and mentally. So namaskar.
Thank you, Dr. Beenal Shah, for joining us. Now, I would like to invite a guest of honor, Dr. Kavita Bapat. She will address us and tell us she's been joining Rajyo from the beginning. Over to Dr. Kavita.
Hi, thank you so much. Happy Yoga Day. First of all regards to Narendra Modi to start this day. That's the International Yoga Day. And all regards mine to Dr. Rishikesh Pai, Madhuri Patel, Pushpa Sethi, and Dr. Shah, as well as Dr. Gupta is joining from IMS. And my all regards, number one regards to Mr. Virkar. क्या उन्होंने योग पे आज योग कराया है? All of us so happy. And my points are very clear about yoga. That, like I always say, every member matters. Same, every organ matters. If we do the yoga, it right from brain to the toe. If brain infuses, heart pumps, lungs becomes infused, the liver, the kidney, everything start working. The bones have the power and the muscle has the power. So we should also behave like that when we do the yoga. And thank you, my two dear friends, Shashi and Pam, that is Shashi Wala Bhosle, for giving me the chance. And the most important, happy birthday, Varsha, on this big day. So we all love you, and thank you so much, each and everyone who has joined today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Kavita. She's always been like this, spreading happiness. Now, I would like to invite our next guest of honor, Dr. Varsha Baste, and we are eternally indebted to her for this Raj Yoga, this yoga. For us, yoga means Raj Yoga. So over to Varsha.
Yeah, thank you so much for Bhopal for giving us the chance to come over here, have Raj Yoga session for all over the Foxian joined in large number. I'm really in depth. Thankful to you all, Shashi, both Shashis from MP and Guru Varya Venkar sir. Raj Yoga. We gave the name Raj Yoga because my intention was not only physical, but physical and mental alignment and blissful feeling. The yoga of Pratyahara, Yama, Niyam, instead of Yama, Niyam only, Pratyahara, Dhyan, Dharana, Samadhi was the motto, and which was achievable only through Raj Yoga with the guidance, under the guidance of Guru Avinash Venkar. So this is a different kind of yoga, not our regular exercises or regular yogasanas, but it starts above all that. That's why it's very special and very nice, and people have experienced physical and mental blissfulness. Thank you everybody. Thank you, Foxy, all the leaders. Thank you so much.
I can see Dr. Aarti Gupta has joined, and I would request her to say a few words, please. Dr. Aarti Gupta.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. I am really happy by seeing this yoga program by Bhopal Obs and Gynae Society and Bhopal Menopause Society. And it's an honor for me that Bhopal Menopause Society is organizing this program with the Bhopal Obs and Gynae Society. So many has been said by all our seniors, Dr. Rishikesh Pai, Dr. Pushpa Sethi, and all of the other senior delegates. So I think there's no need to say anything, but I will like to say one thing, that the selection of the yoga acharya is excellent. The things which he has depicted in such a nice way, this is really appreciable. So I thank you all for inviting me here on this platform, and I will like to join all your programs of the Foxy. And one more thing, which I want to say to Dr. Varsha Vase, Dr. Kavita Vapat, and Dr. Rishikesh Pai, sir. Sir, all the center programs are not coming up to the periphery. So it's my request that we should have something. All the programs which we are doing at the center, they should come up to the societies like us, like in Agra. So for that, because the problem is here, that all programs unable to reach to us. So there should be some person who can send all the programs to all the societies. So it's my request to Rishikesh sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And Dr. Pratibha Singh, thank you so much for making this program possible. And I'm thankful. Now, formal vote of thanks. I would like to, from the Rajyog first, vote of thanks. Just a minute. From Kiran Sethi.
Pranam everyone. I would like to thank the organizers, BOGS and BMS, also the Farmed people. Farmed makes Supracal 2000. Thank you, Varsha ma'am, who came all the way from Nasik. She introduced the Rajyog to us and making celebrate life each day. Thank you, Shashi ma'am, Shashi Srivastava ma'am, for taking all the efforts to make this event a very grand affair. How can we not thank Guruji, who made himself available for us for 3 days? And his journey is to make this yoga international and popularize Rajyog everywhere. See, we have joined from number of cities. Thank you, participants, for believing in Rajyog. We promise that you will not regret your decision of making Rajyog your lifestyle. And thank you, online participants. Thank you, everyone.
So finally, Secretary Bhopal Society, 3 cheers for Dr. Shabana and Dr. Adita.
So, on behalf of Bhopal Obstetric Gynae Society and Bhopal Menopausal Society, I thanked all the respected members, Central Foxy Society, Dr. Rishikesh Pai sir, Madhuri Patel ma'am, IMS Central Society members. I thank to Kavita Bapach ma'am, Varsha ma'am, Shashi Bala ma'am, and Guruji, the most respected Guruji, for joining us and giving us guidance. And at last, I want to thank all the pharma people who help us for making this program successful, especially Farmate, Ashutosh Srivastav, Bapul, Satish Pal, Rahul. Corona Remedies, Sushil Mishra, Rajendra, Manish Sahu, Devendra, and Purushottam. From Bestel Laboratories, Mr. Prince Madan, Mr. Cyril, Nitin, and Dharmendra. So I thank all of you. I thank all the online members. I thank all the physical members for making this program successful. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. And we have had this webinar of online and offline. Now, most important part of the day is felicitations. What will we proceed with the felicitations of our Guruji. And so I would like to invite Dr. Shashi Srivastava. Felicitations from IIC committee, felicitations from Bhopal Society, felicitations from IMS. So, Guruji, please take your seat. This is the moment for us. We have been waiting. Dr. Shashi Srivastava, kindly, a big hand of cheer. Dr. Shashi Srivastava felicitating Guruji, Dr. Anita Srivastava felicitating Guruji, Dr. Shabana felicitating. So here we go. Special for special Guruji.
I know.
Special. Guruji. Now. ये इसको पकड़ो. Yes. Yes. Now, the backbone behind the whole scene, we'd like to felicitate Dr. Shashi Srivastava. The Rajyog people are felicitating. She's a Rajyogi, and we'd like to felicitate her. And a very generous, very magnanimous, and very humble and very grounded. She's yes, very loving. So all the society members are saying all that.
And our childhood buddy.
So we. नहीं Guruji.
Shashi will sit. Shashi will sit.
Guruji को chair.
नहीं Shashi ला दे हम चलाई दे
एक कुर्सी. Shabana, yes. We'll ask Guruji to felicitate our Shashi Srivastava, Bhopal Menopause Society President, and all from the Rajyog group. This felicitation is from the Rajyog group.
Amazing. Wow.
She is a Rajyogi par excellence.
Human being.
Today, we are doing felicitations of the Rajyogis. Dr. Varsha Baste. This is from the Rajyogi family for Varsha Baste. A good hand.
Happy birthday.
She is another person who is out of this world. She is really, really very soft spoken. And this is from Bhopal. Anita can give this. Anita, Shabana, please present this. Please present this to Varsha.
Menopause Society का हो गया?
Menopause. Yes. Thank you so much, Varsha. And even you all the best for your vice presidentship. And so Rajyog family will take you to skies. Thank you so much. As you have taken us to the skies and you have given us Guruji,
Really?
find of the universe.
Correct. So good.
Thank you. Now Guruji. Now, yes, Kavita Bapat. Now we'd like to felicitate Dr. Kavita Bapat. Oh, sorry. Dr. Anita Srivastava to felicitating Kavita. Shashi. Guruji. Guruji पाहिजे. So, thank you so much. In spite of a busy schedule, Kavita is always a Raj Yogi. Thank you. Yes, all the felicitated members, please stand with your gifts.
Is it coming?
Dr. Varsha Baste presenting gifts to the organizers. So now we all are hungry, I think. Okay. So Dr. Anita Srivastava wants to say something. Just, oh yes, Anil Kaur, the super Raj Yogini. She's being felicitated by Anita. Thank you.
I want to speak about my society.
Just a minute.
Yes.
Doc, yeah. She's from Jabalpur. No, she's from Jabalpur, Dr. Kiran Sethi. And she brought Dr. Gurpreet Kaur from Raipur. She's the most devoted student of Guruji. And she's most regular, and after class, the way she writes all his teachings, that is, and drawing, she put his words into painting. So she's multi-talented. Our Gurpreet from Raipur. Thank you. Dr. Sandhya Nair would like to felicitate you. Guruji ke haste.
Manisha.
Yes. Starting bhajan was done by her. Thank you. Dr. Manisha Khare. She's another person who, she has got such an aura and cheerful girl. So thank you for your nice bhajan. Oh.
अब सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट पर्सन, हाँ लोग कविता बोलना चाह रही है. She is a person who is making so many nice, जिसको क्या बोलते हैं, कमेंट बोलना खराब लगेगा, so nice words, nice adjectives to each and every one of us. We articulations, we are not up to that mark, but love you for putting all the words for us, and हम तुझे नहीं भूलेंगे. The person behind this Raj Yog meeting today, she is here. हाँ, अब ना Anita. Anita, box president. Without support of her, we are not able to conduct this wonderful program. Thank you, Shabana.
Excuse me to interfere.
Shraddha
Hello,
Agrawal,
hello everyone.
Not here.
One more Anita again would like to say a few words.
So this is for the Shraddha Agrawal, my secretary.
Hello. We'll collect for photo session and we'll change the backdrop. Yeah, and everybody please have your breakfast and then only disperse. Please collect on the stage for a photo session. We'll change the backdrop. Yeah. Please change the backdrop. Yeah. Guruji.
Hello everyone.
Guruji.
Hello. Hello.
Anita ma'am.
Thank you for all joining us. We had a great time with you.
Hello. हेलो हेलो
कविता मैम मैं बैठी हूँ एक आप फिर आप पीछे आ जाओ गुरुजी के पीछे हाँ हाँ या फिर we'll come in front we'll sit in front yeah
अच्छा पाम मेरे पास
आप लोग प्लीज आ जाइए ना सब लोग हेलो मैं तेरा एक्सप्रेशन देख रही हूँ
हेलो
थैंक यू मेरे मोबाइल से हुई कि नहीं आप लोग खिंचाना चाहेंगे गुरुजी के साथ फोटो प्लीज फार्मा पीपल प्लीज कम
हेलो
जो लोग गाना गाते हैं वो साथ में गाएंगे ना बार बार ये दिन आए हिंदी में हाँ हिंदी में गाएंगे बार बार ये दिन आए
वो कट वाला भैया
चलो